After an evening of song and dance, it was customary that the monkeys would send their pig monster children off into the wild, usually to negotiate with the head of the leopard assassins, Spots McManus. Spots McManus was the only leopard with X-ray vision, but despite his abilities, he was completely paralyzed from the neck down, so the piglets were in no real danger. With the pigs gone and nightfall upon them, the monkeys could now rest, often sleeping in large groups, inside small caves. Nighttime was a quiet time in the desert. It was cool and dark because the sun was mysteriously gone. In the sun's place was a fake sun, or the moon. It was the moon and the lack of light that told the monkeys it was time for rest. During their slumber, monkeys would often dream about walking around making noises or eating feces. During the day, the monkeys' dreams would come true. They were living in the perfect world, a world where if you dreamt it, you lived it. As long as you were dreaming about being noisy and eating shit. But that's all they wanted to do, so the monkeys were in paradise. Sometimes during sleep, monkeys would reach a complete state of relaxation and release odors from their rear unit. Because this was an unknown phenomenon at the time, the monkeys would usually try and do this when no one was looking, so the others wouldn't point. A key point in human evolution came on the morning of the dawn of man, BC. A monkey named Forehead had awakened to an unearthly presence. A supernatural object that stood before him, a specter of such magnitude, with a force so intense, and a shape so plain, that Forehead started to just freak out. What stood before them was the largest domino ever created. But this domino was missing all of its spots, which made it impossible to play. This alarmed the monkeys. A domino without spots was like a pair of dice without spots, from another world, like Jupiter.
Tom, flip flop, squishy goo.
As soon as the domino appeared, it was gone. Silence fell over the desert. The inanimate rock dinosaurs had begun to graze, and their shadows stretched across the land. All was still. One of the monkeys had lost a contact lens, and the entire band had spread out in search of it. Carefully examining the territory, The monkeys did everything they could to help their fellow proto-humans. Generally, monkeys would search for contact lenses in the dirt, using their hands and scraping them quickly across the sand. But on this eventful day, one special monkey would get an idea.
Flashback.
This monkey would vent his frustration over the loss of his contact lens, over the loss of vision in his right eye, over the hours and hours of searching. This monkey would vent his frustration with violence.
I'm mad as hell. Mad as hell.
Where's my contact? Where's my contact? Where's my contact?
Why do they make contact so small?
They're so small, so stupid, and small, so stupid, and small, so stupid.
I'll just crush these bones. I'll crush these bones. Crush all of these bones. And I'll try to hit the very last
After a night of song and dance, and a day of searching and throwing bones and putting words to also Sprach Zarathustra, the monkeys would prepare themselves a tasty meal of monkey baby, courtesy of Spots McManus. Monkeys would eat anything they could get their hands on. If they got their hands on you, they'd eat you too, just like humans today. For the many bachelor monkeys who were unable to cook, or families that just wanted to go out for the night, the monkey restaurant was just down the way. The Monkey's Nest, with a rich tradition in fine dining with a flair for the eccentric. Handsome monkey waiters serve patrons the choicest cut of monkey baby, simply prepared with a touch of butter and sprinkled with fresh cracked black pepper. Add to that a side of steamed asparagus with hollandaise sauce and some raw prehistoric meat, and you've got magic. Free bones for the kids you don't eat. Makes this dining experience incomprehensible. Head on down to the Monkey's Nest today.
The Monkey's Nest, at the corner of Big Rock and Tree in the desert.